What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
What up, y'all?
What's going on, Livewire and Rich, man? We got a touchy topic to talk about today, man. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into it, man, because the fan base is split right now. But before we get into it, let's jump into some of these comments, see who off in here rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, chat? Put some ones in the chat if you can hear each one of us. Put some ones in the chat. TMZ, what up?
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Microphone check. Microphone checker.
Y'all got us? Put some ones in the chat before we start. We don't want to start and you guys can't hear us. Okay, we got some ones. We got Tina in the chat. We got Mark. What up, Terrence? TMZ, Cat. What's going on? The Bronx Kid. Pam, what's going on, Pam? All right, boys, gentlemen. Where do we start? So let's start here. Let's keep this a strictly basketball conversation. Let's take the race. Let's take what she said. Let's put all that to the side for right now. We'll bring that up back later at the end of the stream. We can address that because a lot of people want to talk about that. Let's start from a basketball perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rich and Livewire, do you guys like the pick?
I don't like the pick personally. And that just for me comes down to kind of what I look at. If you're going to waste a first round pick on something and seeing what type of player Raven Johnson is, this is a defender. This is like someone that kind of you look at as maybe like a Pat Bev or something like that, a Tony Allen type player. While I personally just value elite offense more than that. I feel like you can get a player like that, like on the margins, whether it's even a later round or even a like, you know, how they said the hardship market that they did last year. Now, I guess the real actually problem that I have with it is maybe not the pick itself. Like her as a player is whatever, because like we know what she kind of offers as a defender, somebody that'll get up in you and that'll hustle and try hard, right? But if I am hearing these comments from Amber Cox as a GM saying, we thought you were going to be a top 4 or top 5 pick. Now, I don't know if she's just saying that to kind of butter her player up that she drafted, make her feel comfortable, all that. I can understand that. But if that's like what your evaluations are telling you, I am concerned about this is who's going to be putting this team together, because I do not see a top 5 player when I look at Raven Johnson, or top 4 player when I look at Raven Johnson, especially seeing what was at the top of that board. And if you played 3 national championship games and I think you scored a combined 7 points in them, what are we doing here?
Larry, you want to go next? You want me to address it?
Yeah, I'll go next.
Go ahead.
I didn't like the pick myself, and the reason why, because it's number 10, and there were so many different ways that the Fever could have gone about this. I had to sleep on it last night because I needed to sink in a little bit more so I could have a very, very logic thinking of it. A lot of people wanted Jaquez, Neekins, there was Medina Alcott there. But after assessing, I understood why, but I don't view her as a top 4 or 5. That's, to me, Stephanie White and Amber Cox, that shouldn't have never came out their mouth. They should have said, I value her as a elite defender, not saying she's a 4 or 5. That's just totally disrespect to Olivia Miles and Laura Betts and all of them that got picked that high. That's the problem I have. I don't have a problem with Raven Johnson per se. I know what she could bring as a defender. But just like Rich said, you could have found a way to trade down if you really want to, or get another big that you pretty much need on this team. For Raven Johnson herself, defensively, I see it because Lexi Hall can't be the only defender on the team. You know what I'm saying? You do need another defender at the guard spot. It's going if you're gonna go that route, you better damn sure when you pick that 10 that this girl gets everything that she needs. She has to be, you got to pour into her. You can't just say, because last year they drafted who? Bree Hall. What, first round last year? And then she got waived.
No, she's in the second round. It was her and Timpson back to back, if I'm not mistaken.
So Timpson was on first round and Bree Hall, and then you waived her. This is my thing. I think there was two people on that draft board that the Fever wanted: Ileana Martin and Raven Johnson. When Ileana Martin got picked, they know they had to pick Raven Johnson. If Raven Johnson got picked ahead of Ileana Martin, it would have been Ileana Martin. We would have never got a big. They was never going to draft Hawkins. They was never going to draft Neekins at all. They just was not going to get them. As much as we wanted to, it was never going to happen. They had their eyes set on who they really wanted to get. So, with that being said, I don't like personally. We do this in football, and I use an analogy all the time. Sometimes, if you pick that high, you better be sure that that person pans out the way you want it to pan out, because it can backfire. So, go ahead.
All right. Hey, chat. We got a 200 and some people in here. Can everybody hit the like button for us, please? Just hit the like button for us real quick, please. And I'm gonna give you guys my breakdown right now. Let's start like this. Would I have made the pick myself personally? No, I would have not. But is it a bad pick? No, it is not. And the reason I feel like it's not a bad pick, because I think I know what they're doing. I believe they about to do exactly what everybody want them to do. It's going to be a run and gun offense. I said this to you guys behind the scenes on the phone. WNBA game, a quarter is what? 10 minutes, 10-minute quarters, right? Mm-hmm. So I estimate CC plays 7-8 minutes of that quarter. She go to the bench. This girl come in and give her a breather, or the other girl, Ty Harris. Another thing too, man. CC is not the best defender, bro. I'm not taking no shit on CC. I'm not down in CC. But we all seen how Jackie Young was giving us that work last year in the playoffs. Do you guys remember that? Last year in the playoffs? Yeah. She was giving us that work. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. She was bombing on us. I believe this girl right here might not be able to hold her in check, but can eliminate some of that scoring on that side of the ball. And another thing, this gives Kaylin a chance to rest on the offensive side, on the defense side of the ball, because they can put this girl on the Grays, the Jackie Youngs, the more athletic point guards. You know what I'm saying? Again, am I saying I would have took the pick? No. But at the same time, I don't really think it was a baddest pick as people making it seem. You know what I'm saying? Now, Stephanie White says something, because a lot of people are talking about the Stephanie White. She's going to take Caitlin Clark off ball. Putting Caitlin Clark off ball elevates her game, bro. I'm not saying take her off the ball, because she's better on the ball. But like a 20%, 80 on ball, 20% off the ball. And when I say off the ball, I don't mean like in a corner, just standing in the corner. I mean like Caitlin Clark should touch the ball every time the ball come down the court, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it the way people see it, bro. And I think we need to wait and see, because I think this is a championship team, bro. You got Lexi Hall now, right? Good defender. You know what I'm saying? Now you got this girl, a good defender. Bro, I think we good, bro. We don't need, a lot of people was talking about scoring. We didn't bring her over here to score. We got scorers. If she scores 6, 7, 8 points a game, that's icing on the cake. We need dogs and defenders, bro. That's what we need. And I think we got it.
I would probably say, like, I think I would have more confidence kind of like in the off-ball stuff if I felt like they were capable of drawing stuff up for Caitlin, like to go around, like curl around screens, to keep her in constant motion and stuff like that. And Stephanie White just hasn't shown that offensive kind of aptitude, you know, in a half-court setting. I understand kind of where you're coming from with thinking that she's a defender, and she's going to probably be someone that picks up fouls, because this is actually something I kind of called for in the offseason, where I was like, I need somebody to come in that can be a combo guard, 1 or 2, that can spell either Kelsey or Caitlin at any given time, that, you know, can guard people a little harder, kind of like Ari McDonald. That's why I was high on her last year. The only thing, have we seen the salaries for the 10th pick yet? Because as you mentioned, she's going to play. Like she's going to play.
I think it's over like 250.
Okay. But you know, like I think it, you know, was such a throw off for so many people. I think it's a good time to probably get into the history with Raven Johnson and Caitlin Clark, that where it's like, all right, are you still like harboring these feelings towards her? Are you still like, is this pushing you to this day? What did you mean you wanted to quit basketball? Like, is this a mental toughness, concern? Is this something to where, appreciate you, Terrence. Is this something that is basically going to be a distraction in the story, all year? Every time, say, Raven Johnson doesn't get burned in a game, is somebody being racist to her? Is there a race war after every game on Twitter? Just all these kind of distractions. And then, as they're saying in the comments, the Ty Harris factor. Like, where does Ty Harris fit into this? Because I think Ty Harris is a solid player too. So it's
she's pretty good defensively too.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, you good. Go ahead.
I got a question for you guys. Do you think Caitlin Clark knew about this pick? Do you think they just picked her and she had no clue, no idea? With a Boston being from coming out of college, going to the same college as her. Because in my opinion, they didn't. Caitlin knew about this pick, bro. She is nowhere in the world, and if she didn't, bro, we have to put some of this blame on Caitlin. Listen, for you to be the superstar, LeBron James got his son with the Lakers.
There shouldn't be any pick or player that comes through the organization without CC's approval at this point.
LeBron James got his son with the Lakers. We all know why the Lakers drafted Bronny, because of the leverage LeBron had, right? So I believe that CC knew about this pick, right? And if she didn't, we have to put some type of blame on her for not saying nothing. Last year, you went all year. People say you knew you was injured. You knew you weren't coming back. You know what I'm saying? You come out, put the white shirt, the we deserve to get paid shirt on. You go on Times Magazine. You say the little white privilege stuff, bro. Like, listen, if CC allowed the Indiana Fever to ruin her career like this and don't go by her when she's the main attraction, bro, we got to put some blame on her. And I believe she knew. I believe she knew about this pick. And about another day, maybe today or tomorrow, she going to come out and embrace the girl. And then let me tell you what's going to happen. When she come out and embrace the girl, the whole Fever fan base is going to say she's doing it for PR. She's only doing it because she supposed to say it and all this other stuff. And not only that, bro, this is gonna make Caitlin Clark better too in practice. And I'm not saying that she's on the level of Caitlin Clark. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm talking about in practice, the defense, the competitive, the you know what I'm saying, going at each other and stuff like that, bro. And we all know Caitlin Clark make people better, and I think she's gonna make this girl better. And one more thing before I get a mic up. Everybody told me that Kelsey Mitchell is gone next year. She's only here for a 1-year deal. So maybe she's going to come off the bench for a year. I don't know this. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm on the hopium. Y'all know I'm on the hopium. Maybe she's going to come off the bench this year, and then she take Kelsey Mitchell place next year. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I would have got the pick, bro. But now that she on the team, what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? Just down the girl? Like, basketball-wise, I'll critique her. But what I'm going to do? It ain't nothing I can do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. What you guys think?
You go, Rich, or what?
Oh, you go ahead, Livewire.
So when I kind of look at the team, how the team was constructed through free agency, because if you think about it.
But do you think Caitlin knew though? Do you think Caitlin knew though, or no?
I mean, she had some clues. She had to, you know what I'm saying? She had to know. Yeah, she had to know. I mean, it's not like, hell, I know Aaliyah Boston probably knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they know what's going on.
I didn't say blame Caitlin. See, I'll be taking my words, man. Go ahead, Rich. Go ahead, Rich. I did not say blame Caitlin, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
So I don't think she's going to be a Kelsey replacement. I think basically Kelsey basically just got a reward for last year and all the years before that. So she's taking that Supermax. So look, and I don't blame her. a fucking supermax. So like next year is when they're going to have to adjust salaries when AB is up, and I believe Caitlin is eligible next year as well. That's when she'll take the haircut, to go forward. I don't think she's leaving next year. I think she's like locked in, and the 1.4 this year kind of demonstrates their commitment to her, and then she'll give it back on the other side.
I do too. I don't think she's going nowhere neither. But in my live chat, everybody tell me that she took the money because she's leaving next year. I don't think she's going nowhere neither. But I
saw people saying that she should have did what Kelsey Plum did and like took like $9.99. I'm like, there's nobody coming to get that extra money. So like her not getting the money, there's no mystery player out there coming.
Right.
I mean, you have Pope to develop. Go ahead.
Pope said, let me get to some of the comments and you go, Marty. So you mean Kaylin going to the 2 next year? You definitely said blame Kaylin if she didn't know. Yeah, bro, this is what I'm saying. If I'm the superstar of a team, I'm the superstar. I'm the reason that the WNBA is rising. I'm the reason that the arena is selling out. I'm the reason that y'all moving stadiums and all that, bro. You're not gonna go do no pick without me knowing. You think Paige didn't know they was gonna draft old girl? You think she didn't know?
Absolutely insane.
She didn't know. Bro, yeah, Kaylin knew about this pick, bro. And if she didn't know about this pick, yeah, we got to put some blame on her. I'm not saying criticize her like that, but bro, she got to go and tell them, how is you guys just making these moves without me, bro? Look at the Magic Johnsons of the world, the LeBron Jameses of the world, the Paige Beckers of the world. You think these people don't run the damn organization? Bro, stop it, bro. That's what I mean when I say put some type of blame on her. I'm not saying blame her for the pick because the organization probably going to do what they want to do regardless. But then Kaylee can buck the system and say, well, I'm out of here.
Caitlin's probably also conscious of like if the story somehow got out, say she was like, hey, I don't want this to happen.
Right.
Of that story getting out and then whatever. So now this goes into Caitlin's back pocket like, hey, I kept it a solid. Say if it goes wrong, I kept it solid for y'all. And then, if Caitlin ever decides to make a move, she will be more than justified at that point.
Yeah, she would. I wouldn't blame her. If she told them she didn't want old girl and they did it anyway, I wouldn't sign. I'll dip. Yeah. But when you have that much leverage, bro, you have to use your leverage. And what sport don't we use leverage? What sport? I don't think nobody in the history of since probably LeBron or Jordan or something has had, especially in the women's side, ain't nobody had more leverage than this girl. And you allow the fan base to just pick somebody you want. Bro, I think she knew, bro. Just like Paige knew they was going to draft old girl, Kaylin knew they was going to draft this girl, man. She did, man. And nobody can convince me otherwise, man. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. Go ahead.
I just feel like I'm in a wait and see moment. And that's just where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? Through free agency, through the draft. I mean, I do like the second round pick, you know what I'm saying? Because she's a stretch 4. And that's something they really need because they don't have enough stretch on the team. But if you look at the team in the whole, that everybody on the team can shoot beyond the arc. Everybody on the team can shoot beyond the arc. So this team is constructed totally different from what it was last year. And you got to look at it from that, how they are building the team. You didn't even have a healthy CC from last year. So now you got her this year. You got Kelsey Mitch, you got Lexi Hall, you got Sophie. Go ahead, Rich.
That's the biggest thing I think beyond just the Raven Johnson pick, the overall Fever approach. The Fever get Caitlin Clark back next year. This is a bigger acquisition than anybody on any team in the league anywhere. I think
biggest free agent. Yep.
I think people need to remember this. If she comes back healthy, you're getting a first team level guard in there. This is, as Courtside said, this is a championship level team. At the end of the day, the big 3 are going to take us to where we want to go. Right. And I know we get bogged down on the Raven Johnsons, the marginal kind of players on the edge. But remember, Boston, Mitchell, Clark. That's what's gonna, that's gonna take us to the thing.
I said this a couple lives ago. I said, right, I don't care who they're gonna get.
Hey, put that King Charles on the screen real quick, man. Put him on the screen.
What was it?
King Charles 3778. We gonna end this right now, man.
I see all you black men don't like Raven because she's not white. a white
First
woman.
of all,
You guys are discussing-
nobody said that. Nobody
So
said we didn't like.
You said
Hold
black
on,
men.
hold
You
on.
can't- Hold on.
No,
Let me see.
go
Let
ahead.
me read it. I see you black men don't like Raven because she's not white, a white woman. You guys are discussing and self-hating black men. You, KTV, Angry Fan, John Liquidator, and down. Bro, aren't we up here taking up? I'm up here taking up for Raven. That's what we said.
Can you find anything that we said about?
Did you just pull up in?
I was gonna say, can you find anything that we said about her attitude, her intellect, her as a person? No, we talking basketball
nobody
here,
said,
bro.
I specifically said I don't have nothing against Raven Johnson. Matter of fact,
Apparently, Aaliyah Boston's not black. Apparently, Kelsey Mitchell's not black.
Yeah.
Apparently, all these people that are in the franchise that have come through here, Ty Harris isn't black. Apparently, Mo Billings isn't black. I just want to know, is Raven Johnson a specifically different kind of black than us three, than Aaliyah Boston? Let me know.
Let me ask a question, because Brett put something in the comment. Is this team better than the team last year?
Yeah.
They had the potential to. They definitely had a potential to. I like the Mo Billings pickup, and all the shooting should be there. Aaliyah's gonna come back with an improved 3. So
it's better than last year. And I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna stand on where I said a couple lives ago. I said as long as you keep the core, Kelsey, Cece, Boston, they had Lexi, bro, just fill in the pieces. Then the next live I said you need some dogs. They just went out and got, what's the girl name? Hines
Allen
or something like that. Y'all say y'all wanted Sophie back. They got Sophie back, bro. They signed Billy. Y'all say y'all wanted Billy. And ain't nobody even talking about the second pick.
Bro.
I think we good, bro. This girl is not about to take Caitlin's spot. If that's what y'all worried about, she is not. Bro, I heard what Stephanie White said. Stephanie White it'll be a fireable offense for you to take her and put her at point guard and put Caitlin Clark at 2 guard, bro. Start. That's a fireable offense. I do not see that happening, bro. And then for everybody that's saying CC is about to leave Indiana, that's not happening, bro. Do anybody that's saying Stephanie White about to get fired, that's not happening, bro. Y'all can call me what y'all want to call me, but I'm going to be right. You see the way they were celebrating and shit up over there when they made that pick, bro? You think that looked like a person that's in danger of getting fired? See, the problem...
Bro, she's locked in. She's locked in.
The difference between me and other people, bro, I don't argue with the stop sign, bro. The coach is there. Caitlin is there. What I'm going to get on here and just, fire. I wanted her fired too, but I'm not going to just keep on like just going over and over. And CC keep coming out and taking up for the coach. Bro, we all see. I'm not an Indiana Fever fan. I'm a CC fan. And if CC leave, I go where she go. But at the same time, I want her to win, bro. I want her to win. We all know we need defense. Jackie Young bust our ass last year. Tell me I'm lying.
Let me say something real quick.
She bust our ass, man.
When she wasn't trying to give it away.
If you got Raven Johnson, Lexi Hall, Ty Harris, and Sophie Cunningham defense, that's going to help the whole offense out.
Exactly, bro. And Caitlin Clark can hide on defense. She can rest.
I said this on other lives going back to last year. I don't care about defense for Caitlin Clark. I'd rather her just cherry pick. Like,
bro, she can rest. She can rest on defense. Like, say you play against Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
You could put Raven. I'm not saying starting. I know how I do. I'm just saying in certain parts of the game, you can put Raven on Howard, or I know she a little bigger, but
Tina pop out or Jordan Canada.
You can put Lexi on Howard. You could put her on, bro. It's this, bro. We about to run these girls out the gym, bro. And let me tell you something else. Like I said earlier, I don't care about what these other teams is doing. All these names they putting together. The game still got to be played on the court, bro. It still got to be played on the court. These girls is about to run these girls about the gym. And that's what I think they building for. I think they about to be running and gunning. And when CC be running it, CC do get tired. I know a lot of y'all think CC don't get tired, but she get tired too. When she get tired about 8 minutes into the quarter, they're going to bring her out and bring this girl in. And that girl come from South Carolina where they do the same damn thing basically, bro. And it's not going to stop. Then they're going to bring Kelsey Mitchell out sometime, rotate the first couple of games might be a little awkward to try to figure it out. You know what I mean? But I believe this team right here is gonna get busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think we got a squad and we good. I don't see again, would I have made the pick? No, I would not have. But I don't think it's a bad pick like everybody's saying.
I mean,
I don't believe it, bro.
shit is not going to change. She on the team now.
I don't believe it, bro.
It's. I mean, we can sit here and debate this until the season start. I mean, it's what it is. It's what it is at this point. But at the same time, who do you see us picking now? You know, we got another spot. We did pick up 2 training camp players. We still need something else. So where do you think they go? They go pick up some after the draft because a lot of players didn't get drafted. They pick up another person from the draft, or they what do y'all see them go? What direction you see them going into?
Do you think they're gonna make the team?
I mean, it's a possibility. I do believe. I know Raven Johnson and Jessica Passat, they're gonna make the team. But there's
it feels like there's still one more like room for like another like free agent out there, like somebody actually with a name that's like a big to come in.
Is Tina Charles still out there or no?
I haven't seen anything about her.
Would you guys want her on the team?
Who?
Tina Charles?
No. I just, because of what happened in Connecticut last year, I just can't. I mean, I done did so many videos on her, like literally punching CC in the back, bro. I can't get down with that. I'm sorry. I mean,
let me ask you guys this: do you think we a more physical team this year than last year? Like with the addition of Billings and
Hines Allen?
Hines, yeah.
I think so.
You got Lexi. You got Lexi. You got Lexi,
we are for sure.
Like, and you seen the way
Natasha was like, you thought she was like kind of more physical than she would be. She's more a finesse player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we better this year than last year. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Stephanie White start this season and put Caitlin Clark at anything other than point guard and put her up off in the corner somewhere, I'm going to get on here. Y'all going to tell me I'm flip-flopping because I'm going to get on here and I'm going to, you know what I mean? Because that's not what I'm saying. I just don't see it going that way. It's a fireable offense, bro. You just can't take the point guard, the best point guard in the league, and just throw her off the ball. Do I think Caitlin Clark should learn to play off the ball a little bit? Yes, man. Look at Steph Curry. Do you think Steph Curry would be as great as he came out to be if he was just strictly point guard? He didn't run around no screens. It was just him bringing the ball up the court. He still would be the greatest shooter. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say that, bro, but it's not a bad thing to take her off ball a couple possessions of game. You know what I mean? But when Stephanie White say off ball, she's saying it like she's off ball. Like
I think people got PTSD and they get activated, like, and they think Caitlin's kind of her right to the ball is being infringed upon. It's like, yeah, bro, no, man, it's like
take her off the ball completely. You know what I mean? Like, bro, give her some rest sometime, man. Like, if we just go off the last 2 years, they guarding the girl down there all the way up the court, face guarding her, hand checking her, bumping her, all that, bro. Why would it be a bad idea to take her off the ball? When I say take her off the ball, I don't mean somebody bring the ball up and she go and not in the play. That's not what I mean. I mean somebody bringing the ball up, she off the ball, but the play is going to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's gonna run around a flare screen or something, bro. There's gonna be some type of action to get her involved in the game plan. I think she should be the first option. It shouldn't be Kelsey. As much as y'all say I love Kelsey, which I do, it shouldn't be Kelsey, shouldn't be Raven or Boston or none of that. You know what I'm saying? We should be running and gunning, bro. And with CeCe at the front of the helm. But if you take her off the ball every once in a while, that's not a bad thing, bro. I don't know why people like try to make it like it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand, bro. I don't. And let me ask you guys this. How much of the pick do you think is what she said about the comments about the race comments? How much in the Fever fan base do you think if that plays a part? Let's say she never said that. Is we getting the same type of pushback right now? I
think it's less. I think it's less. I think the wave off situation is always going to kind of be there because that actually happened. Right. And like you can't necessarily like change something to happen on the court, but how you carry it after is like kind of like a big driving force in this. I feel like.
I think if she didn't make that made that comment 2 weeks ago, I think we wouldn't. Some of this probably wouldn't have been an issue right now. You know what I'm saying? But that comment, and it kind of played in. And then you think about it when she got drafted, I think it was a shock factor for her because I don't think she thought she was going to get drafted to the Fever. You know, so but she's here now, so it'll really, you know, it's what it is.
Right.
And then it's like there's a big collision of fan bases because look, Raven Johnson, for some reason, it activates him a little bit more, the South Carolina fans, than Aaliyah Boston does. Let's just keep it a buck. So, like, there's a whole, like, social media element behind this that, you know, we heard the players talk about it. It's hard to be on the Fever. And then it's only going to be harder for Raven Johnson almost maybe on both ends.
Wasn't she, like, SEC, like, Defensive Player of the Year? Bro, and like, okay, cool. She was that. Another thing, let's talk about this thing about Caitlin Clark waving her off. Do I blame Caitlin Clark? No, that's part of the game. I don't think you can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
She was correct, by the way.
I don't think you can shoot. But then she came back, and I think she shot 40% from the three-point line. Right?
she did on limited attempts. So like that would be the only qualifier on that, I think. I was like, I got her stats pulled up right here. So like she was taking 2.6 shots a game. So like, you know, we'll see what that looks like with more volume. But that did show an improvement that what she was doing before, because before she was at she was shooting 24% the year that she saw Caitlin.
Right. Do you remember how she guarded? How do you think her defense was on Caitlin Clark that next year?
I mean,
she
Caitlin
took
still
it
dropped
personal.
30. Yeah, I mean, she still dropped 30. So I mean,
I think that's the year that she had like 18 in the first half, and I think they switched her and put Raven on her the second half. I think she only had 12. She was 5 from 20, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
You guys can correct me in the chat, but I think the second half she was 5 for 20, and she only had like 10 points. After they switched her and put her on Caitlin. I'm not saying she can check Caitlin. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying she's a great defender, bro. And that's what we need on our team. You know what I mean? Like, everybody talking about, oh, she only can score 6 points, bro. We didn't bring her over here to be no scorer. She probably not going to even shoot the ball 4 or 5 times a game, if that, bro. And those is probably, and she can make layups too. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, man. She can make layups, man. You know what I'm saying? So out of the whole draft, what do you rate the Indiana Fever's draft? A to F.
I would probably say like a C plus, maybe. Yeah, because like we got to see. Like I think that a lot hinges actually on the second round pick. Like what's her name? Justine Pissot.
Yeah.
Also, you know, has a size and the shooting ability. Like for me, kind of fits more into what I would look at to fit into a modern offense, floor stretcher and being very dangerous, possibly in a pick and pop situation. Basically being around Aaliyah Boston, giving her more room to operate in the paint directly off, you know, the pick and roll with her and Caitlin. If you stick, you know, Justine in the corner, that's something that I definitely want to do.
Hey, so I got F, D minus, F.
Man, tough crowd.
C minus.
Tough crowd. You know,
C minus. Ain't no B's in there.
I'm gonna tell you. I mean, I'll give it a C minus because it's that 10th pick for me. That's what I can't get over. It's when you pick that high, if you pick in round 15, 19, and you made that pick, then that's different. But when you pick at number 10, that shit has to hold weight. It has to hold a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of pressure from, you know, to put on her as a top 10 pick. She already got a damn shoe deal already with Adidas. Already.
Indeed. I saw that. I was like, wow.
Hey, they said, Earl Scott, Courtside, how much are the Three Stooges paying you to be the corporate mouthpiece? I'm not getting paid, bro. I'm just the type of person, I say what I believe, but I don't listen to other people and formulate my opinion. You know what I mean? That's just how I see it, bro. I'm not a yes man. I got my own opinion. Can't nobody change it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, bro. I feel like she wasn't the best pick, of the draft at that position. I mean, at that spot. But I don't think I think we could have done worse, bro. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. You know what I mean?
What's her name?
Crown my UCL Bruins champ say
Crown.
I'm not he said he can't wait till Raven Johnson win me over. I never said anything negative about Raven Johnson. I just said the pick was bad. I didn't say Raven Johnson was bad. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear and then twist the words. I was like, don't twist my words. I'm pretty clear said that the pick was bad. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have picked her that high. I would have picked her in a later round if the Fever was picking 15 or 19. But picking a top 10 person at that pick, you got to make sure that shit hit on all cylinders, point blank, period. That goes
I see a lot of people talking about Gianna Neepkins. I'm sorry, that's low release, not getting off in the pros, bro. Her wrists clap together when she shoot. That ain't gonna work out here.
So what if Caitlin come out and embrace the pick? Then what happens? Is she lying? Is it PR? Is it PR? Is she lying?
Look, then we move.
Is she lying? Hey, is she lying? Hey, chat. Let me ask you guys, chat. Hey, chat, is she lying? Courtside's opinions are starting to sound like the op, bro. That's the crazy part about this fan base, bro. If you say anything in your opinion, you a op. You a op, bro. You a op. They said I'm a op. Hey, chat. What if Caitlin Clark come out and say right now, breaking news, Caitlin Clark and Raven hanging out? What y'all gonna say then, man?
I sent you something in the chat and your text. You should pull it up.
What you send me?
Actually, I can pull it up. I think I got it right here.
Put it in the private chat. I can pull it up.
Oh, okay. Hold on. That probably better to play it on the joint.
Let's get to some of these comments, man. Hey, Pope said to act like she would talk bad about a teammate or be messy, you don't know her at all. Well, obviously, I know her a lot more than a lot of you guys, man, because I think she knew about the pick. Listen, bro, I could be absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong.
Caitlin even protects her enemies.
Nobody can convince me, bro, that they didn't tell Caitlin about this pick. Nobody can convince me that. Like, I believe she knew, man. They just not making all these moves without Caitlin. Bro, are you guys serious? Believe that shit? I don't.
Check the private chat, Courtside.
Believe that. I don't believe that shit at all. Oh, so you want me to play this right here?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Hold on, let me get this comment off the screen. Hey, do you guys believe that, man? I don't think y'all ever answered that, man. You guys believe Caitlin knew, man?
I think she knew. Like, I think they were like, hey, so we're thinking about Raven to basically help, defend the backcourt. What do you think about it? She'll probably be like, yeah, I don't care, whatever. Like, you think it's gonna help us? Cool. And then she pockets that and be like, hey, if this don't work, you can't blame it on me.
She knew, man. They said she did not. She did what? Okay, hold on. Tina, what you say? She did not know. Damn it, Courtside, you're wrong. Hopium, bro. How do you
that's
know
just not
that,
the way. That's just not the way sports. That's just not the way sports work. Like, as far as like the star player.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Hey, at the Fever, are you the most excited to play with?
Caitlin Clark.
What about Caitlin?
She's a phenomenal player. I mean, the things she does is hard standard. Like, she shoot the ball, could lead a team, and they win. Like, she has a winning mentality, and I think that's the biggest thing.
Because that's you.
Yep, exactly.
Is there a girl that you already know is going to take you under her wing?
Aaliyah Boston. Another game called Ty Harris. She's there too. So those
teammate.
What you think? You guys wanted me to pull it up. What you thinking?
I mean, I think she said what she felt. Basically, she said what she felt. I mean, I don't think it's going to be any problems between her and Caitlin. I just don't.
Me neither. And but I will say this: she did look hella I don't think she thought she was going to the Fever.
That's what I said.
Hey,
I mean,
I did not think that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think she was uncomfortable as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think about it. If you say comments 2 weeks ago and your ass get drafted to the team that you say that you have PTSD about, that shit's just gonna make you feel all kind of typical ways. Now you got to go in and clean that shit up.
Hey, I did not. Hey, she looked uncomfortable as shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Gianna Neekins looked uncomfortable when she got drafted to the Sun. She probably thought she was going to the Fever.
I wouldn't want to go play for the Sun either.
Yeah, Brittany Griner over there. Hell no.
Hey, Mark, let's get to some of these comments. Hey, if you guys got some questions, you can put it in the comment section.
Mark,
I'll pull it up right now.
I appreciate you saying this, but look, he said, how about we wait and see how the team is playing before you get your pants? If we don't talk right now, our words have no value. If we don't tell you what it is ahead of time, then there's no reason for you to watch us.
No, I want to put it on record because when they come out balling and this girl out here locking these other point guards up, I want to be able to pull this video up and go back to all the comments calling me crazy and I'm the op and all this other stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to pull it up, bro, because I'm speaking specifically from a basketball standpoint. I'm not speaking about race. I'm not speaking about what she said about Kaylin and all this. I'm not speaking about none of that. I'm not speaking about none of that, bro. I'm speaking strictly basketball, bro. Was it the best pick? In my opinion, no. But is it a bad pick? No, it's not, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a defender that's locking. You got Lexi and Raven now. Who's a better defender, Raven or Lexi?
Lexi be getting fried on the low. I don't know. We'll have to see her at the level.
Just pick one. Who you think right now?
I don't think Lexi could have guarded Sarah Strong. Let's just say that.
All right, so she's coming to the team and already the best defender. Come on, bro.
I've seen people say that she's already one of the 5 best perimeter defenders in the league.
Come
now,
on, bro.
I don't know about all that, but
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. She's come to the team and the best defender. Hey, chat, is she the best? I want to see the chat. Gonna keep it real. Hey, chat, is Raven the best defender on the Fever right now?
I would say perimeter defender before I would say Boston's the best defender, but
I know I'm just, I'm talking about they said yes. Somebody said Lexi. Nope, no.
Nighthawk said that Ty Harris is better than her.
They said she's gonna start over Lexi. I don't know about that.
Nah,
I'm saying she's coming off the bench.
Starting.
Hey, I'm just showing she's coming off the bench, bro. I ain't saying she's supposed to be starting. Y'all tripping now. Let me get the super chat. Elbert says CC isn't accepted like LeBron as a superstar. Well, she should make herself accepted like LeBron as a superstar. Because do you think Rich Paul would be letting LeBron go through the stuff that CC going through, bro, as a superstar? Do you think LeBron would even let himself, bro? He got his son drafted to the Lakers, bro.
I found out it was crazy. I didn't realize her and Jokic had the same agent. That's kind of interesting because the thing with Jokic is he don't care about nothing. Like that's like the thing. So it's like, I wonder how that ties into CC.
Come on, bro. We stop it, bro. Come on, man. CC has leverage, man. And again, listen, bro, this is CC's career. She said from a little girl she wanted to play in the WNBA. So if you would come into the league and change the whole league, get these women paid $1 million contracts and all that, bro, and then you would allow Stephanie White and Glenn Dunn and Cox and all these ladies to sabotage your career, bro, you have to take some blame for that, bro. I'm not saying all the blame. I'm not blaming her specifically. What I am saying is, bro, she has to say something. So you just gonna let a person throw your career away? Is that the only option? Come on, bro. You guys crazy, man. Salute to Elbert. Lexi is a better all-around player, no doubt. We can toss that in the air. I was talking about defender, though. I believe Raven is a better defender than Lexi.
Yeah, I think I would take Lexi in a vacuum, but as far as perimeter defense, I probably would go Raven Johnson.
Yeah, and we play these guards. We're gonna have to play. She can guard these guards.
I think Lexi plays up. It's like you don't expect Lexi to necessarily compete on the defensive end, but she kind of plays up and overachieves.
All right, cool. I agree with you. Salute to Elba for the super chat. How can she make them? They were killing her. What do you? How can she?
They're talking about the thing with LeBron. That's the same guy, right? Okay, so I think there's a difference between how her superstar status is received around the league, and then enforcing that and putting that through to your organization. The only thing you can control is your organization. However people see you, that's how people going to see you. It's whatever. You're just going to have to beat them on the court. But I agree. I think I think Caitlin needs to assert herself within the organization. I'm sure she does, in ways that we just don't hear about.
Bro,
my man D-Mac got a good comment. Do y'all think
let me get to it right now. Let me get to this real quick. Let me go through all these real quick. Salute to you, Albert. She said, how can you make okay, I got that one. Park, keep CC safe, period. I agree. And we got Hines. Y'all forgetting about the other player. I'm gonna pull the whole roster up right now on the screen so y'all can see it. Y'all are forgetting.
I think a lot of people underestimate Hines Allen's skill set.
Oh, they forgetting about these other players, bro. Like, man, we got a squad. Salute to you. Keep CC safe. I'm all for that. I agree with you 100%.
Thanks, Parks, for the super chat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Elba, for the super chat.
How you put it? I get all of them right now. I think you got something there too. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dran, I'm just gonna call you D. This energy reminds me of last year with DB. I'll wait. I've had enough of the honey potion. Hey, homie, I'm on the hopium right now, man. I think I told y'all I'm on the hopium, but I am speaking what I feel, bro. I feel like it's not gonna be as bad. It's not gonna be as bad as right now. Hey, homie, just just pump your brakes. I believe it's gonna be all right, man. We're gonna be all right, man. Salute to you for the super chat. Retro, she said, show video of Benjamin's opinion on fever. I don't know what video that is. You know what video she's talking about?
Yeah, it's in the chat. It's in the text.
Oh, show video of Benjamin's opinion on fever. All right, who is Benjamin? Oh, the one you guys just sent?
Yeah. Bet.
Okay, hey, send it, put it in the thing. It's easy for me to pull up.
My boy,
you know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna pull it right now, Retro.
My boy D-Mac, he had a question about Stokey.
I'm gonna get to it right now. Private Nobody, okay. What's up, Courtside and guests? Didn't expect you to be this early. Stephanie White killed me. I might be done. Hey, Private Nobody, salute to you. Your package your package is in the mail. Your package is in the mail. You know what I'm saying? I'll shoot you a tracking number after this or something. But your package is in the mail. You should be getting it in about 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. But I don't think nobody expected this. You know what I mean? But I'm not shocked. I'm really not. Once what's her name? Jaquez left. And only reason people wanted her is because CC tweeted her out, bro. If CC would have tweeted out Raven, they'd be wanting her too, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the Fever fan. That's how the Fever fan works.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, there's her wood.
Hey, salute to you. CC would have tweeted her out, bro. They want her too. Courtside. CC is a punk. She's not LeBron. I don't think she a punk, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a little over the top, but she do need to step up more. Just like last year when she was hurt and we didn't know she was hurt. We know she was coming back and she didn't say nothing. And then she tweeted something, bro. Listen, man, I heard that she went off on Stephanie White last year. She need to keep that energy, man. But I don't think she's a punk, though. Salute to you for the super chat. Elbert says, Hines Allen is a beast. I love her. Hey, you remember on Kings of Comedy when Cedric Entertainer said, I wish it would? That's what we need on our team. That's what we need on our team. We need some of them.
Man, I'm laughing at Ben Daniels.
We need some. I wish the person would. I'll get Ben Daniels' comment right now, too. Let me see.
Oh, my God.
Nothing against Raven. She's a good defender and working on her three. But Fever need bigs to help AB and give her a rest now and then. Didi isn't going to cut it. What you guys think?
I agree. I
agree. And that's why I was saying a little earlier. I think there's one more person that's another shoe to drop. That's a big to come in.
But I was against the Didi re-signing too. But then I got to thinking about it. Like Didi can come out to the bench. Yeah, she can come out to the perimeter, man, and leave the whole inside open and all that, bro. Don't be clogging up the paint, bro. I think this Fever team is going to shock a lot of people, man. I think it's going to be a lot of people eating crow coming up. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you for the super chat, John.
Yeah, appreciate you, John.
If you put Raven, Sophie, Lexi in the end of a game situation and you need a stop or steal, I would with them. The Fever need defense. The Fever already have a lot of shooters.
Facts.
That's all we're
Facts,
saying.
facts.
Are we saying Raven is better than CC? No, we are not. Are we saying Raven should come and take most of CC minutes? No, we are not. All we are saying is not as bad as pick as people making it to be. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you for the super chat. Now, what did Ben say? You said Ben said something in the comment section.
He said we sound like we
what
actually
Ben
sound
say?
like fever fans.
What Ben say? What Ben say? Where he at?
It was that comment way out there. He said, "Let me see if I can find it." Every time I look at his comment, I start laughing, man. Because
is it this one? So Raven a better defender, and y'all want Alexi back. Make it
no, not that one.
Hey, Ben, if you go back and look at my videos, it's receipts. I said Caitlin, Kelsey, Boston. Lexi is icing on the top. I said those three core, and then get some dogs. You was in my live and I said it. I said we need dogs. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said, and I stand by it. You know what I'm saying? I stand by it.
Like I put it like this, like I think the overall thing that a lot of people need to remember, we get CC back, and we got Kelsey Mitchell, and we got Aaliyah Boston. Everything else, comes and goes. Like
we damn near went to the finals last year without Caitlin. Now imagine putting Caitlin on the team with better defenders.
Mm-hmm.
like, come on, bro. What? All right, now that we have the roster, what team do you fear?
I don't fear no team, honestly. Like they're like, I think they can play with anybody. They might not finish like number one in the standings or anything like that. But as far as like getting them in a playoff series, getting them in Game Bridge, getting them, in the playoffs when it's time to, really get to it.
Greatest equalizer of the fever when they in the playoff, if this team makes it to, go to the playoffs, it's because they roll their fans. Their fans travel. They gonna have the advantage no matter where they're at.
All right, check this out, man. This squad right here, man. Look, man. What don't you like, man?
I still think there's something to come too.
Yeah, I think the fever still got
count
something.
Them up. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4,
like
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
look like
13.
damn 20 on here.
So they got 13.
Everybody is on here except the two developmental.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is on here. So do you think everybody makes the team that's on this picture right here?
I think this young lady right here, right here behind
right behind Ty Harris, she'll probably be in development.
I think she's not gonna make it.
Right here, her?
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah, right here between Leo Boston and Passat and down in the middle right here.
Oh, okay. So you don't think she's gonna make the squad?
No, I don't think she's gonna make it. She can shoot the three like no other now. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we don't know.
What about KK?
KK, yeah, she's safe. I thought at one time, depends on how the Fever was picking in the draft, that she was going to be on a development, but I don't think she's going nowhere. I think her and Hines Allen is gonna be each other backup.
All right, who's the starting five?
Starting five right now, it's going to be Caitlin, probably Caitlin, Kelsey, Aaliyah, Mo Billings, and Sophie. I think Sophie is starting.
You said Lexi too?
No, I think it's going to either be Lexi or Sophie starting. It's going to be one of them two.
So Mo Billings is a starter. Rich, Rich, you good with that, Rich? That's your starting five?
My starting five is Boston, Billings, Lexi, Mitchell, and CC.
Chat, do you guys agree? They said Rebecca Allen power forward to back AB.
Rebecca Allen,
I think she's signed with the Liberty.
And she's not a power forward. She's a small forward.
Did she sign with the Liberty?
Yeah,
she signed with the Liberty.
She signed with the Liberty. All right.
Yeah.
They say
they got unlimited. They got unlimited money, so
Yeah, and they got players, and they got stash players from overseas.
Private nobody. CC, we may be shocked. of course, we may be shocked, but I'm not up to the slow game. And we see the direction of Stephanie White talking about making CC a three crazy, and she said it publicly. I don't think she said she's gonna make a
I have
three.
a question. I
don't think she said that. Hold on. Did she say that?
It was like some conjecture kind of being used right there. It's
I
like
don't
she's
think
saying
she
she wants
I
to
don't
have
agree with
lineup
that.
versatility and
Private
all
nobody.
this
I don't
coach
agree with
speak.
that.
She
agree
did
with
a bunch of coach speak.
I don't
So
agree with that at all. I don't agree with none of that. I don't agree with none of that, man.
Yo.
Hell no.
I gotta get up out of here. Though I gotta get back to work.
All right.
But appreciate y'all, and
Yeah.
you know, we'll
We're gonna get up out of here right
it.
now. Livewire, you got a dip too, just let me know.
Yeah.
I'll stand mess with the chat.
Yeah, we could go for about another 15 minutes.
All
For
right.
sure. Peace out, y'all.
You,
All right,
hold on, Rich. You like Tommy? You
Yeah.
ain't got no job, man.
You stupid. You stupid.
You ain't got no damn job. Talking about, I gotta get out here.
Hey, chat.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Hey, if one or two of you guys want to pull up, it's cool too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. For a
Peace,
minute.
y'all.
No, I got you. I'm not saying right now.
Sean said, Livewire, you should invite who? That's your who is it? The rare report.